Well, we first started having shows in May 2016, and that was about when we moved in. And the first show was a band called Rad Red Riot, which is my friend Tyler, who now lives here in St. Louis. I was in this other band called Persh, and my roommate Kevin now was kind of helping us get shows, and like somebody asked us to play a show, and we just offered to have it at our house. I work at WashU, and I run an entrepreneurship competition that, and basically I just kind of help the researchers talk about the things they need to do are to develop it, to take it further so that it can actually reach people and like treat people. So it's kind of just like education on that like process, which is a lot of business stuff, and I've had to learn a lot of that, and it's valuable. It's not my favorite thing to do.
Basically, when I first started going to the Nest, what I really liked about it was, first of all the music really, really good. Like every band I saw I really liked, all the local bands and all the rock bands. And then the vibe was just really welcoming. I always wanted to come back because everyone was really nice to me, especially Todd. And then I asked Todd to play music with me, and then we got to be really good friends. But even when we weren't good friends, I just felt comfortable coming here. So it was always really fun. And it's been like 2 years and I still love coming here.
Sometimes I just decide the night of a show that I really would like to not have a show, but I just have to have the show anyway. So that's definitely happens. And you can't really, if you're like just playing a show and you have to do it and you don't want to do it, it's one thing. But if like it's in your house, then it's a little bit more of a thing. You got to kind of get people going, get the show done in a decent hour. But that's like probably the worst thing that happens. I don't know. Everybody's really respectful to like all my stuff. Things haven't gotten like really messed up. Our neighbors used to like not be as cool. We have new neighbors now, and they're just like not worried about sound. But our old neighbors would get annoyed sometimes when there were a lot of people outside, and that was the only other like really stressful thing about it.
You're like on the same level as people play music, so it's not this like weird like looking down or looking up at the musician.
A lot of people like kind of grew up knowing a lot more about like this type of like arts community than I did. I grew up not from around like this part of the city. I just like wanted to play music and started doing it with my friends, and then we like kind of my roommate Kevin had this other band. They kind of started playing around. We started a band, and then we kind of just like got into just knowing people, and just kind of learned that this thing existed in the town that I lived in, and it was amazing. It was like a big deal for me to be able to be around people like this that are just like, I feel like more awake than other people that I knew, and like really grabbing life and like, you know, making art, and you know, it just like was something that was really paradigm shift for me to be around that type of person, and it changed my life. And so I like to facilitate that by like having the space for the community to continue to grow that for other people. I think that's really important.
Thanks a lot to Fonthand and the Nest and Shady Bug and Tube Socks. We like this town and we're happy to be here. We're called Laser Background. So I'm very thankful that this place exists, and I think you all should be too. Huge thanks to Delta Town for having us here.
Yeah. We ate shrimp together, and that's how I really.
Where did you eat?
Oh, okay.